differently. And if you try to come at somebody in a way that works best for them, that's not you shading the truth or somehow, trying to be a seeker-friendly church or trying to incorporate universalism. No, you're simply trying to be salt and light. How many times have we talked about salt and light, right? Salt makes people thirsty, okay? You're supposed to make people thirsty for the gospel. You're supposed to make people thirsty for Jesus, okay? But if you walk up to somebody and the first thing you say is, "How you doing?" And they say, "I'm okay." And then you say, "You know you're going to hell?" I have a feeling you're not going to be very salty for that person. They're not going to want to necessarily... Now, it's a true statement that if they don't have Jesus, they are going to hell. But the Bible doesn't tell us just to speak the truth, right? The Bible tells us we are supposed to speak the truth in love. How we say what we say is just as important as what we say. So that's what I cannot emphasize this enough. And it's interesting, when you think about what he said right here, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, okay? When you think of a way is like, how do I get from here to St. Paul? Well, what's the best way to get there? Okay? There's movement, okay? When you're going on a way. And in those days, a lot of people didn't travel alone, because if you travel alone, what's going to happen? You're going to get mugged, exactly. And sometimes we get mugged right here in Minneapolis. But you see how when Jesus says, "I'm the way," he's not saying, it's like there's this sterile neon sign saying, "Go this way, you gotta go this way." It's so relational. It's Jesus is saying, "I'm the way," but he's not like, "Come to me and then go this way all by yourself." It's, "Come with me and I'll go with you," right? That's exactly what Emmanuel means. God with us. So when Jesus is saying, "I'm the way," he's saying, "I am with you and relational. I want to relationally be with you every step of the way." I'm so thankful for all the times in my life where I was just banging my head up against the wall and I wasn't figuring it out, but I just kept going back, and Jesus just kept saying, "That's okay, Luke. Come on, keep on, keep on." And then he says he's the way, and then the truth. And of course, the truth can be more the intellectual side, which is, knowing the scriptures and knowing philosophy and knowing all of the different apologetics, reasons for our faith. Those are important as well, right? And then life. Well, what's life? Life kind of goes back more on the relational side again, too, Again, it's like when you're living and breathing and you're talking with people, it's movement and there's relationship and there's all those kinds of things. It's very relational. Life is very relational. So I'm gonna I'm almost done here. I'm gonna say one more thing. I'll never forget. I was driving Uber and I picked up somebody, and it was a Jewish person who I picked up, and it was right around Yom Kippur last year. Okay, and this young man gets in my car, and we're driving, and we start talking about various things, and kind of towards the end of the conversation, I did give him one of my things that I wrote. But then I said to him, here's the biggest thing that has changed my life. I said, a long time ago when I was younger, I always knew the right thing to do, but I just couldn't do it. And what's been so fun is that as I've gotten to know the person of Jesus more and more and more, I feel that he is with me, and the more I'm honest with him, the more he helps me to do what I know I should do. And I looked over my shoulder, and he was literally, his face he was up and his face was in between the seat and he was listening that close to what I had to say. And he actually, word for word, said to me, "That sounds really good." See, that's what we need to share with people. We need to share with people the truth in a way that is relational and approaching and doesn't scare them off with the whole, "Oh, it's just another religious, cult." Or, we act like there's not, Jehovah's Witnesses out knocking on every door, and there's, Mormons, and then we've got the Catholic Church where over 300 priests have abused children, and there's a lot of black eyes out there as it relates to what it means to follow Jesus, and all of those things are totally muddying the waters as people are trying to think about where they're going to be with the person of Jesus. And what we need to understand is that we need to be salt and light and be humble and share our story. On Sunday, John was here and he talked about testimonies being very important, right? You guys remember testimonies? Sharing your personal testimony is the most powerful thing you can do with people. But I guarantee you, your personal testimony has to be humble. Don't say, "Yeah, I started following Jesus 15 years ago and I've never had a problem since," because they're not going to believe you. Okay? You have to be humble. You have to say, "You know what? For years I tried to do things on my own.